Hello, in this lecture, we shall talk about simple plant tissues. So, what are tissues? A simple tissue may be defined as a group of similar or homogeneous cells which perform a common function. There are different tissues present in the plant body, which can be classified into three types, namely parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. So, what are parenchyma cells? Parenchyma cells are otherwise called as ground tissue. They form the major part of the plant body. They are found distributed in all parts and organs of a plant. It is a soft tissue which is found in the epidermis, cortex, in the region of the pith, pericycle of stems and roots, and also in the mesophyll tissues of leaves. If we look at the structure of the parenchyma cells, these are simple, not very specialized, isodiametric or polyhedral in shape, without much intercellular spaces between them. They sometimes could be columnar or variously lobed. The wall of the parenchyma is made up of cellulose and sometimes may be thickened by the deposition of hemicellulose. They usually don't have any intercellular spaces between them. Each cell has a dense cytoplasm, a prominent nucleus, cell organelles like chloroplast, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and other ergasic substances, grains, oil globules, proteins, etc. So here is a picture of the parenchyma cells, which in its longitudinal section shows the cells which are compactly arranged, prominent nucleus, dense cytoplasm, the middle lamellae. The picture is quite clear. What are the functions of parenchyma? Since they are found distributed in all parts of the plant body, so they are associated with different functions such as photosynthesis, assimilation, respiration, storage of food tissues in the form of starch, proteins, oils, fats. Since they contain chloroplast, they are photosynthetic in function. Some of the parenchyma cells store air and therefore they're called as erenchyma cells. So erenchyma cells are predominantly found in the hydrophytes, whereby they help in increasing the buoyancy in those hydrophytes which are floating. Parenchyma cells are also known to provide a lot of rigidity, strength to the plant organs like leaves, and thus they are also mechanical in function. These parenchyma cells can be meristematic, they can regain the power of cell division, and hence they are vegetative in function, which means they help in vegetatively propagating the plant parts. Plants like Opuntia have a lot of parenchyma cells which store water, and thus they are suited to grow in the arid regions. The cell wall is thick, unevenly distributed. In addition to cellulose, they contain large amount of pectin and hemicellulose. Lignin is absent. Walls also contain some amount of water. The collenchyma cells are living cells and the protoplasts contain chloroplasts. Based on the thickenings found in the collenchyma cells, they can be angular collenchyma, where cells are compactly arranged and thickened at the angles. They could be of the lamellar type, where the thickenings are seen on the tangential walls, while in case of lacunar collenchyma, the thickenings are restricted to the walls of the regions bordering the intercellular spaces. So here is a picture of the collenchyma cells elongated, and you can see the thickenings which are marked in red. What are the functions of collenchyma? They mainly act as mechanical tissues found in the young aerial parts like the petioles, pedicels. It provides protection to the vascular bundles of leaves forming the bundle cap or bundle sheath. It helps in the wound healing processes and development of cork cambium. It also provides considerable strength, flexibility, and plasticity to the cell because of its highly thickened cell walls. Let's look at the third type of simple permanent tissues, that is the sclerenchyma cells. The sclerenchyma cell is a simple permanent tissue which is composed of dead, hard cells and perfectly adapted for mechanical function. The cells of the sclerenchyma are heavily lignified. They lack protoplast. They show a lot of variations in their structure. It may be divided into two types, namely fibers and sclerids. So what are the fibers? As the name says, fibers are elongated, spindle-shaped cells with pointed ends, compactly arranged without intercellular spaces. The cell walls are thick due to lignification. They're quite long and hard. The cell walls are pitted, which may be round or slit-like. The central cavity or the lumen of the fibers are highly reduced. The fibers range from 1 to 3 millimeters in angiosperms, with few exceptions ranging from 20 to 550 millimeters in length. Fibers are distributed in plant parts like the cortex, pith, vascular bundles, seed coats, fruits, etc. What are the functions of these fibers? They provide mechanical strength, rigidity, support to the plant body. Surface fibers are found on the seed coat or pericarp of fruits, which are used in the textile and coir industry. For example, cotton, coconut. Fibers are well used economically. The wood fibers are found in the xylem, while the bast fibers are found in the phloem, which are used in the making of ropes and carpets. So this is the transverse section of the fibers. Another type of sclerenchyma cells are the sclerids, which are short, broad, isodiametric in shape, slightly elongated or irregularly shaped cells. The walls are thick, lignified, and may have pits. The lumen of the sclerids are highly reduced and filled with massive wall deposits. At maturity, they lose their protoplasm and die. Sclerids are found in abundance in the soft tissues of plants like the epidermis, ground tissues, flesh of fruits, stony endocarp, palisade and spongy parenchyma of leaves, as well as in the vascular tissues. There could be different types of sclerids based on their shape and the structure. Brachysclerids, otherwise called as stone cells, are short cells found in the flesh of fruits, while macrosclerids are rod-shaped, elongated, and appear palisade-like, and they're often found in the epidermis of the seed coat of leguminous seeds. Osteosclerids are columnar, bone-shaped, occur in the hypodermal layer of seeds and fruits. Asterosclerids, these are irregular, star-shaped cells found in certain hydrophytic stems and leaves. Filiform sclerids are long cells. Sclerids provide mechanical support to the hard parts of the plants, for example, the endocarp of coconut fruits. They provide a lot of resistance and firmness to the organs. This is an image of the sclerids. You can see the different shapes. Thank you.